Welcome to the Windy City, where every street has a story and every bite is a foodie's dream. For the next 72 hours, we're trading in our daily grind for skyscrapers, museums, and some of the tastiest pizza you can imagine. Okay, so if you can't already tell by now, we are actually in the airport because it is our birthday week. Yay for birthdays! And the grandparents were nice enough to watch our kids so that we could sneak away for a week. So we're gonna try to catch the lounge. It just opened. It's super early. It's like 5:30 here in the airport. We're gonna see if we can sneak into the lounge, grab some breakfast, and get ready for boarding at 6:30. Okay guys, so we made it into the lounge. We're gonna eat this breakfast real quick because we are boarding in like 20 minutes or something like that. Luckily we're only steps from the gate, so
40.
Bottoms up. All right guys, so pro tip this morning, always double, triple, quadruple check your boarding pass because they will change gates on you at the last minute. Case in point, we were in the lounge in Concourse B, living our best life, got to the gate. Gate said, we're going to Destin, Florida. And we're like, we're not going to Destin, Florida. We're going somewhere else. Check the boarding pass. They had changed it. Gate A7. So now we're hightailing it to the terminal so we can board on time.
We made it.
I'm tired, y'all. But
Already 125.
we made it onto the plane and we are going to beautiful Chicago, Illinois. So Aaron's never been, I've never been. We're flying into O'Hare. We're super excited because we're gonna get there at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So we will literally have the entire day to explore. We landed in Chicago and took an Uber to our hotel to drop off our suitcases before going out. So we just got checked into our room here at the Hyatt Centric in Loop in downtown Chicago, and we wanted to give you a quick tour of where we are. So of course you walk in the door and you've got your bathroom on the right, but let me show you where we're actually sleeping and spending our time. So we've got this gorgeous king-size bed complete with 2 lamps, some reading lights, and right across from it, this lovely TV. Need a pick-me-up? You've got a coffee bar tucked right here in this little nook. It comes complete with dark roast, a little bit of decaf, or breakfast tea for my tea lovers. Chicago's known for its architecture, and there is a great view of where modern meets old. Aaron and I are big Batman lovers, and I promise you, across the street, they could have pulled that straight from a scene in the movie. And of course, no room is complete without a bathroom. This one's got a separate shower and toilet area, complete with a lovely vanity to get ready in the morning.
What are you doing?
I'm ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We outside, y'all. So this time I actually Googled where we're walking to and how long it will be, since Aaron tried to grind me up in the Las Vegas video not too long ago.
She was walking 7 miles.
Okay, it wasn't 7 miles, it was like 2. So apparently I'm distantly challenged. I can't estimate where things are.
She's beating around the bush, so she's about to have us walk a whole hour to get down here to the Stratosphere. We were at the Venetian. She was like, okay, let's just go to the Stratosphere. I'm like, cool. And I looked at it, I'm like, that thing is far. She said it's 18 minutes. So I go on Google Maps, it said 51-minute walk. Yeah, so remember when we told you that it was an hour away? So you can't even properly see it, but it's all the way back there. Yeah. She was trying to have us walk back, just to let you know.
We were pretty close. But anyways, this one's only half a mile. So 15 minutes is actually correct for this morning's walk. It is breezy here in Chicago. Y'all see I almost lost my hat. So I'm gonna focus on walking, and we'll see you when we get to breakfast. That goes to the subway. That's so cool, for real. We were pretty hungry, so we went searching for an excellent breakfast to fuel our adventure. With a whole city to explore, we spent breakfast trying to decide exactly where to start. So we started walking around downtown and then decided that the zoo would be an excellent idea. So we're walking through the city trying to figure out a place that's not so congested for an Uber to pick us up and take us to the Lincoln Park Zoo. But it's such a beautiful day in Chicago that literally everybody is out on Michigan Avenue. So at this rate, we're gonna walk and blink and 7 miles later be at the zoo. Hopefully not, but that's what it feels like. See what I told y'all? We just kept walking up the street and now we're at the Magnificent Mile. I mean, talk about getting distracted by shopping. I need to leave my wallet at home. Chicago is a very beautiful city with just as many sculptures to complement all of their varied architectural buildings. Truck, 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 truck. It's sugar. Ooh, y'all, don't tell my husband, but look at that sexy piece of man meat right there. Hey, good looking. You single? So we did not walk all the way here. However, by the time we got in the Uber, we only had 2 miles left. So we practically walked all the way to the Lincoln Park Zoo. Aaron Lee, how you doing?
I don't know why she keeps thinking that we're gonna be walking to these places that are 5-10 miles away. I need you to get better with your distance perception.
I didn't think we were gonna walk here, for real. I just thought we were gonna Uber a lot sooner than we did, but it's fine. Now we're going to enjoy the park because admission is free. So get this, Lincoln Park Zoo isn't just any zoo. It's one of the oldest in the entire country. And guess what? It's been free since forever. Seriously, since the 1800s. Here's something we didn't expect. The gorillas and chimps at Lincoln Park Zoo had their own private herb garden. Yep, right behind the Regenstein Center for African Apes, there was this little garden where they grew flowers and herbs just for the apes. And it wasn't just any garden. It was pesticide-free, organic, and every single plant had to pass a vet inspection before the gorillas and chimps got a taste. It's pretty much a Michelin star salad bar for apes. I mean, these guys were eating fresher and cleaner than most of us do on vacation. So I was just asking Aaron if he has this same sentiment, but I'm gonna ask y'all too. So, does anybody else ever feel like when they go to like the ape or the gorilla exhibit and they look at you, that they're looking into your soul? Like they know where you came from, they know your mama and them. Like, is it just me? It can't just be me. Back in 1868, Chicago basically got a starter zoo kit when New York Central Park sent over 2 pairs of mute swans as a gift. Yep, just 4 swans. That was the grand opening act. From there, more animals moved in, rules were written, and before long, the place was buzzing with life. And here's the kicker. By 1878, the city decided the zoo had to stay free. Forever. Can you imagine? Over a century later, and it's still free. Like the ultimate buy one zoo, get free admission for life deal. All right, good people. We made it back to the Magnificent Mile to go shopping. Yay! When I tell you it is hot out here, oh my word. Aaron almost fell asleep in our Uber because he had the air blasting, but we only had like an 8-minute ride, so he couldn't really fall asleep.
And that nap was everything. That 30 seconds of nap, woo, I'm trying to tell you.
That's all right. We gotta go find some water or something. It's way too hot for this. Sugar roaster.
Back at the Magnificent Mile, we decided to check out the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. With only 6 in the world, this is the second one that we have had a chance to visit. At this point, we are kind of committed to visit the others in Tokyo, New York, Milan, and Shanghai. All of this city walking really works up an appetite. Chicago claims to have the best deep dish pizza, so we made a pit stop at Giordano's to see if it's worth the hype. You really need to pace yourself with that deep dish pizza because we had to take a nap. But luckily, we were refreshed and ready for more adventure. Okay, so we're feeling refreshed, and we actually scored a reservation at this place called the Milk Room in the Athletic Association Hotel. From what I can tell, it's like a pretty hot bar in Chicago. So
it's a pretty hot bar everywhere. Camille, she's being modest. Camille pulled up like the reviews for it is like the 35th best bar in like what the world, and definitely in the country.
I think in the country. So I'm super excited. It only seats 8 people, so that's kind of exclusive. Like, I don't even know how we got this, but I'm excited to show you. So we're gonna take a little 10-minute walk to get there, and we'll show you what we got. So we're outside and we're waiting for our reservation so we can go inside, but I'm gonna flip it around just so you can see where we're waiting to go in. It felt less like a bar and more like stepping into a classic noir film with artisanal cocktails. Unfortunately, it closed its doors in February 2025, but the space isn't staying vacant for long. It's turning into an intimate omakase sushi bar called Midosuji. That is set to open in its place in late summer or early fall 2025. It will offer 2 nightly seatings and serve chef-curated dishes and inventive drinks in a cozy 8-seat setup. Oh my gosh, we just came out into nighttime in Chicago, and it is glorious. It's so pretty. That experience was 5-star. It was a little pricey, but it's our birthday, so YOLO, right? We should celebrate each other. That's how we stay together. We take time for each other, and then we take time with our kids. So we are going to go enjoy the lights of the big city. Yeah. They said that don't work. They ain't working. Yeah, it does.
Now, that was an experience like Camille said. It was great. The vibe was real sway up in there. Like, it was, lights was dim. It was like real intimate. It was only 8 people there in there with us. So it was like a real small, intimate get together. But as far as the day went, the day was good for our first day being here. It was perfect. We did a lot of steps. Right now I'm currently at 19-something thousand, almost at 20,000 steps. My legs hurt, my quad, hamstrings, everything. That all hurts. But yeah, we did a bunch of stuff, and as for day 1, it was great.
I see you, baby.
You silly.
Good morning.
Happy birthday.
It's my birthday day, and I am excited to start it in Chicago. So it's day 2. Chicago brought her best yesterday, but today we're going to see if the Windy City can kick it up a notch. So we're walking over to breakfast at the Lockwood restaurant in the Palmer Hotel by Hilton, and they say that they have invented the brownie recipe. So we're going to see if they're bringing their A game. By now you all should know that we have a weakness for a good breakfast place. So this morning we ventured to the Lockwood restaurant, which was tucked inside the grand Palmer House Hilton downtown. We went all in on the food. Bertha's brownie pancakes, plus some other delights that hit the breakfast sweet spot perfectly. Fun fact, the Palmer House brownie is the same recipe they've been serving since 1893. That means we basically ate dessert older than the zipper, and it was delicious. After finishing up at Lockwood, we hit the streets and started walking toward the museum campus.
So we just had breakfast.
That's right.
It's good.
It was so good. I mean, if they're going to take the claim for the original brownie recipe, I'll give it to them. It was legit in those pancakes. They had little crumbles baked in and on top. Great way to start the day.
Y'all like my hat? I found a little bucket hat. You want to see what y'all think. I like it. It's nice and snug. Or maybe that means I just got a big head, but I don't know.
Maybe. So we're taking this mile walk down to the museum campus so we can spend the day looking at the aquarium and the planetarium and the field museum, which has dinosaur bones. So very, very excited. The city buzz was all around us and you could feel that Chicago energy pulling us toward the lakefront. Because I wanted us to get our steps up. Now let me tell you about our adventure at the John G. Shedd Aquarium. And trust me, it was more than just fishy business. We wandered into this majestic Beaux Arts palace right in time to watch a dolphin show.
We are here in the aquarium now. Got to do some type of show. Oh, the beluga whales, I just seen it. Let's check it out.
This place is huge. It's filled with over 32,000 animals swimming in more than 5 million gallons of water. That's like 20 Olympic pools of splashy fun. Here's a wild fact. Back in the 1930s, they actually hauled seawater in by train from Florida to fill the tanks. Imagine being the guy checking tickets while sitting next to a tank of salt water. And the animals? Legendary. We learned about Bubba the Super Grouper, who literally went through chemo and became a Chicago icon. And we even spotted a brand new baby beluga, which is basically the cutest thing on earth. So yeah, Shedd wasn't just an aquarium, it was history, science, and pure Chicago charm all in one splashy stop. Right, Museum 1 in the books. We just finished at the Shedd Aquarium. Super excited that the clouds are rolling in. Y'all know I love a good overcast day. This is my weather. This is my soul weather. But never fear, we are actually going to walk around the corner here aside the Great Lakes to the planetarium.
We made it. I thought I was going to fall down them steps.
Oh yeah, we were walking down the steps. But we're headed to the planetarium to go learn about space. Mr. Sun out here trying to make an appearance.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun.
Please don't shine on me.
Sing it now.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun,
Blah,
Mr.
blah, blah,
Golden
blah, blah.
Sun. Please don't shine on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, bright and shiny sun. Hiding is where you should be. Yeah, I know I had that talent, did you?
Oh man, you keep going since you won't be remixing.
Camille Shanae is hiding. hiding from you. So don't come out, cause I won't play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun.
That's very
Sun,
convenient.
Mr. Golden Sun.
Those lyrics.
Please don't shine on me. I am really still trying to wrap my head around the fact that this is a lake and that there's more of these Great Lakes that look like oceans. I mean, call me small city, but I've never seen a lake quite so big. And this takes the cake. So after Shed, we popped over to the Adler Planetarium, and it felt like entering an intergalactic Art Deco time machine. This cosmic castle opened in 1930, making it the very first planetarium in the Western Hemisphere. Fancy, right? Walking in, I half expected to find Einstein dozing in a corner, but instead we found an old-school Carl Zeiss star projector, a beam-blasting beast that used to simulate the entire night sky before digital took over. And get this, Adler's Dome Observatory houses the largest publicly accessible telescope in Chicago. Urban stargazing at its finest. But the coolest part? Right outside, there's a giant sundial sculpture by Henry Moore called Man Enters the Cosmos. So basically, you can tell time with cosmic flair. All in all, Adler wasn't just a museum. It was an old-school Astrotech lakeshore glam and celestial sundial all in one magical star-spangled stop. Okay, 2 museums down. We've got one more to go before we switch to a different thing in Chicago. It is Museum Day for Camille's birthday. Aaron wants to learn, I want to play. So let's go play.
So now we are on our way to the Field Museum, and this is one of my favorite stuff because I'm a person that loves history, art, all types of natural things, stuff from the past. You know, I'm that guy who wants to sit there and go on trips and go learn some stuff. But this is exciting because there's this one exhibit in there that I guess the exhibit is from one of my favorite movies. But it's exciting. The exhibit is the only place here in Chicago that where it's at for a particular reason. Hopefully we can get in there and I can show you what it is. What'd you say?
I said you don't remember the Mr. Sun song and I put my hat on,
Okay.
Next up was the Field Museum. This place felt like walking into Indiana Jones's coolest storage closet. It has been showing off fossils, artifacts, and curiosities since 1921, but its story actually started way back during the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. Y'all, they just shrunk us. Look at this penny. Man. Oh, I think I hear critters. Oh my word, y'all see that earthworm? Oh no. Ah! Oh boy. Okay, it's time to go back to normal size. Inside, we practically got lost among 40 million specimens and artifacts. Only about 1% are even on display. So that meant plenty of, wow, what could that be? Moments behind the scenes. The animal exhibits at the Field Museum were amazing. It felt like experiencing a world safari without leaving Chicago. We saw lifelike dioramas of pandas, emus, ostriches, even polar bears and giant cats like leopards and tigers. The whole exhibit made us feel like explorers traveling across continents, all inside one museum. But the showstopper, the Tsavo lions, the actual man-eating lions from Kenya in the 1890s. Standing face to face with the real predators from that legendary story was both awesome and a little spine-tingly. Actually, I'll let Aaron explain a little more about that.
So here they are. The lions of Tsavo, the man-eating lions of Tsavo. These lions have estimated to eat about 36 people, but as you can see, They have no names, but it's climate related. But this is one of the things I wanted to see at the exhibit. I'm a big National Geographic person, so anytime I see something with lions, leopards, big cats, wild dogs, elephants, all types of stuff, I'm on it. So when I seen the movie, I read up on it, did a lot of research on it, and it excited me a lot. So, and these are the real original lions from Savo, and these lions were part of the reason why they stopped train development during that time until they actually killed these two, and then they started the train service that runs from Africa, I think, all the way across to Asia, if I'm not mistaken. But these lions were out here causing havoc.
Of course, we couldn't skip Sue, the T-Rex superstar. She's not just any dinosaur skeleton, she's one of the most complete T-Rexes ever found. We think it was worth $8.3 million when the museum snagged her at auction.
We are now at a T-Rex exhibit, and this thing is massive.
If this T-Rex was on the hunt, it would be too late to get away. Tyrannosaurus Rex, and this T-Rex is named Sue.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right now, it could easily spot you from anywhere in this room, even if you stood very, very still.
So that's a wrap on the Field Museum. That thing is huge. The building was awesome. Like, if you like architecture in general, you would definitely like the Field Museum. But they had a bunch of stuff. You know, we seen the Savo lions of Africa. We seen the dinosaurs. There's a bunch of stuff in there that we didn't even see because we got some other things to do that's coming up. But in general, A+ as far as museums.
All right, y'all know how I get when I get hungry, and it's about that time. 13,000 steps later, breakfast is gone. So, it's not Tuesday.
Tell about how you made us take a quick detour to go get a snack when we was in the museum.
I did. I needed a snack break, y'all. I wasn't about to make it. I was going to fall out on those steps, and then I would have been a part of the exhibit. But anyways, it's not Tuesday, but it's time for tacos. Taco Tuesday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Time for street tacos.
That's right.
Street quesadillas.
That's right. Quesadillas. We cheated. It's not Taco Tuesday. We completed the museum campus and decided to go to the Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower. This 110-story behemoth that held the world's tallest title for nearly 25 years after it opened in the early 70s. Before we even zoomed up to the sky deck, our adventure started on the lower level of Willis Tower inside this quirky indoor spot called the Chicago Museum. Instead of elevators and sterile hallways, we found ourselves walking through glowing Chicago River tunnels, dodging the Great Chicago Fire, well, in exhibit form anyways. Totally immersive, totally Chicago. Then we hopped aboard a full-scale L train replica, posed with gigantic deep dish slices and a 9-foot hot dog bench. Yes, really. And even found ourselves dance posing next to the Cloud Gate and Wrigley's iconic marquee. It was like a Chicago-themed Instagram playground that prepped us perfectly for the big reveal upstairs. But I had to have my try at comedy first. So, you think you want to go camping? You gotta say yes.
Yes.
It's intense. Womp womp. Now that I completely crashed my 10-second stand-up, we rode one of the tower's lightning-fast elevators, 1,600 feet per minute, and in under a minute, we were on the sky deck at 1,350 feet in the sky. It goes without saying that we couldn't skip stepping onto the ledge, a glass box that juts out over the city like a cool optical illusion, 4.3 feet over the edge. No big deal. Okay guys, we made it up to the 103rd floor of the Willis Tower, and we are up here, y'all. Oh my goodness, let me turn this around so y'all can see. Ooh-wee. We were over there this morning.
Definitely over there you can see the planetarium and the film museum, and that's where we just was.
I still don't know how to work the camera. It's fine. It's like, oh, there's the sculpture. Let's zoom in. Sculpture right there. Over in Millennium Park. That's not the bean. And there's the fountain over there. Right there. There's the fountain. So now we're looking north?
The north side, yeah.
To the north.
Nothing, man. This is for you and your husband. That's for your husband. This one for your husband.
Today on my birthday, we go conquer fears. I'm gonna step out on this ledge. We're gonna video it. Aaron's gonna take my picture.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking this picture because she made me do it in Seattle on their ledge by myself, and she was just laughing at me. So now it's her time to do it on her day.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He is sitting on the bench. We're gonna have him lean back here in a second for a photo. Ready, Aaron?
Family, I love y'all.
Woo, look at him, he did it, yay!
Hi guys, everyone step in on the ledge. You're gonna look at this camera, okay?
Over and down.
Just the two of you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, look at the camera. Here we go. 1, 2, and alright. You have 90 seconds.
You're okay.
We out here on the ledge.
My leg not even all the way. No.
I'm off the way up.
I'm scared.
Oh, y'all see? I'm out here. Alright, let's do it.
Yo, I'm scary. I'm a scary dude because I went out there, my legs started buckling. I was like, oh snaps. I looked down, I was like, whoa. All I seen was the street and nothing between the stopping. So all I knew was Camilla gangster because your boy was scared. My knee buckled when I took one step. I looked down, that was like clack, 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 clack. I was like, oh boy, I gotta stop. She walked out there like a champ. Look at her. How you feeling?
I feel great. I feel great. A little scared, but great.
She wasn't scared.
So we just got to the Hopper Fox Gastro Pub, and it's actually happy hour, which is not why we came. But we're gonna get a few things for happy hour, and then we're gonna order dinner and spend some time on the Magnificent Mile.
You happy?
Yes. Ooh, that's yummy.
That, my friends, is a wrap for day 2. We just experienced all the things today. Field Museum, Planetarium, the Aquarium.
The sky deck.
Oh yeah, with sky deck where my knees was shaking. My knees still shaking after that. That was like a whole 4 or 5 hours ago.
Look, there it is. There's the Willis Tower.
Yep, that is the Willis Tower. That's exactly where he was in the sky deck. Camille's happy on her birthday. She's out here waiting all day for this gelato. So,
It was worth it. The line was still long. That's how you know it's good gelato.
yes, it's a good day. So now we're back on our way to our room for some much needed rest, because we got another hopefully jam-packed day tomorrow. Camille's been doing all our itineraries, so which she's good at, because I am. What happened? I bumped you? I just heard her say, ah! And then she was still, I don't know how that happened, but okay.
I was trying to drink the loose part.
Oh my God. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, almost died. Tripping, talking to y'all. But yeah. We'll see what's jam-packed for tomorrow.
Alright guys, good morning from day 3 in Chicago. It is final call. We've got one more day, 24 hours for Chicago to give it its best shot.
Some breakfast.
Of course, you know you got to start with breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And so we are headed over to a very cute breakfast spot that we tried to get into the other day and it was way too busy. So our hope is, since everyone is at work, we can get in and get seated.
Yeah, that's fine. It don't matter. Get to it.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Orange free toast from Millennium. Huh?
So I can take it with
You be looking at me. It's funny.
I'm sorry, I dropped it. Well, I looked at you because I dropped your Gatorade. So I'll take it. It's my Gatorade.
It's Gatorade. I don't care. So we finally made it to the Navy Pier for day 3. And what we have in store is a architectural boat ride. Sail, if you will. We're here a little early, about 30 minutes early. So we're just gonna walk around.
To the back. Morning.
Hey folks, welcome on board. Watch your step.
Back to the shade. We made it on the boat. I'm gonna secure my hat real quick because the Windy City is showing herself. We hopped aboard an architecture river tour where the city's skyscrapers practically waved at us as we cruised by. We glided under elegant bridges, seriously, some of the most movable bridges in the US, and learned how engineers once flipped the Chicago River's flow to save the lake from sewage. Talk about engineering with some serious factor. We marveled at over 40 iconic buildings and then spotted sleek postmodern gems like the old post office. a 2.5 million square foot behemoth that just recently got an $800 million facelift. This was where they filmed the iconic opening scene from Batman: The Dark Knight with the Joker. I would describe it as spending 90 minutes floating through a highlight reel of Chicago's boldest design moves. After the boat ride, we strolled out onto Navy Pier, which stretches over 3,300 feet into Lake Michigan. The scale of this place is wild. Over 50 acres packed with parks, shops, restaurants, theaters, rides, and more. It brings in nearly 9 million visitors a year, making it maybe the most visited spot in the Midwest. Chicago basically built a mini city out on a pier. Over the years, Navy Pier has reinvented itself like a chameleon. It reopened in 1995 after a major redo. Think retail, food, attractions, and they didn't stop there. From the iconic fountain to the Children's Museum and building the iconic Centennial Wheel in 2016, this place just keeps evolving.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. We just got onto the Ferris wheel at the Navy Pier, and we're just excited that it's air conditioned. Like, let's be real. I mean, we're excited to ride it, but it's hot out here. Okay, let me turn around so you can see what's going on. Woo-wee. Y'all see how high we are? We're not even at the top. That's a pretty view. Wisconsin's up that way somewhere.
Oh, we're at the top.
Oh, Lord, y'all, we almost at the top. Early, we at the top. Now we are. Now we're at the top. And we're going back down. Oh, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Look, look, look.
All right, we're going back around. As we thought we was about to get off, they said nope.
That's right. Just when Aaron Lee was complaining about spending $40 for us to ride this Ferris wheel, we get to go around 2 times.
Well, we was only on here, it felt like we was only here for like 1-2 minutes tops. So I'm like, damn, we just spent $40 for 2 minutes, but then they taking us around again. So now it's like, okay, 4 minutes.
Yeah. At least now we know what to expect. The going up part is not bad. Now the coming down, looking out that back window, you be like, ooh. It's in 24, you know what I mean? And we're off again.
Number 3.
3rd time around. I don't know how they're gonna know when to let us off. Maybe it's timed. Maybe that's it. It goes much faster than the one in Vegas that we did, where it was like, what, 45 minutes or something? 30 minutes. 30 minutes for us to get around the entire wheel. So it went much slower. But this one is more, it's pretty even pace. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
We ended our Chicago adventure with a stroll through Millennium Park, just soaking in the skyline and of course saying hi to the bean. Because let's be real, if you don't get a bean selfie, were you even in Chicago?
We made it, guys.
The bean.
To the Cloud Gate sculpture, as it is officially known, but famously nicknamed the Bean.
The park was the perfect spot to slow down after all the excitement. Between the music pavilion, fountains, and that crazy mix of city buzz and green space, it felt like Chicago showing off one last time. Looking back, this trip was packed. Historic hotels, deep dish lunches, zoos with haunted backstories, stargazing at Adler, dinos at the Field Museum, Willis Tower thrills, the river tour, Navy Pier fun, and now wrapping it all up here in the heart of the city. Chicago gave us food, fun, scares, skyscrapers, science, and so many memories. And we loved every second of it. Can't wait to see where we get to explore next. Until next time.